Roll call, please.
Sisson.
Here.
Gerald.
Here.
Zumwalt.
Here.
Huffman.
Here.
Hughes. Payne. Fleming.
Here.
Kellenberger.
Here.
We have a quorum. I don't have anything, can't wait till the next meeting to report. So, first order of business is a motion to accept the minutes from the February 6th, 2025 meeting. Thank
So
you,
moved.
Alderman Kellenberger. Alderman Gerald seconds. Any changes in the minutes you were found? Roll call, please.
Sisson.
Aye.
Gerald.
Aye.
Zumwalt.
Aye.
Huffman.
Aye.
Hughes. Payne. Fleming.
Aye.
Kellenberger.
Aye.
Minutes are approved. Now I'd like a motion to approve the expenditure report and the payroll report for the current period. Alderman Gerald, Alderwoman Huffman, thank you. Any discrepancies in the bills? Roll call, please.
Kellenberger.
Aye.
Fleming.
Aye.
Payne. Hughes. Huffman.
Aye.
Zumwalt.
Aye.
Gerald.
Aye.
Sisson.
Aye.
Okay, next we're gonna have a discussion. It's with the USPS and their lack of efficiency. We're seeing a need to do something to make it easier for our customers, and we have a potential solution that Brianne's going to explain.
So late summer, the Litchfield post office was required by their headquarters to begin sending all mail to St. Louis to be sorted, meaning that they were no longer able to sort our utility bills locally and then get them out to citizens. So the delay in bills has been because all of them had to now go to St. Louis for St. Louis to sort them and then be sent back to Litchfield mail carriers to be dispersed. This is nothing on our local post office. They're required to follow these orders, and they've been great to work with throughout the process. We had hoped that USPS would realize this wasn't working and it would change within a couple of months, but we're finding that the issue is worsening. And we understand that it is important for residents to receive their bills in a timely manner so that they have time to prepare to make those payments. So what we are doing, we've been working with the post office to find out what we can do to expedite things on our end. And they have a system called Intelligent Mail, meaning that we can place a barcode on our utility bills. They will still have to be sent to St. Louis from our understanding, but instead of them being manually sorted there, they would then be scanned, and that would expedite the process by a few days. So we are working currently with our software system, Civic Systems, to import that. We also have to go through what's called CAS certification, which is certifying our make sure that all of our addresses comply with this barcode system, and then test out the printing on this. Thankfully, the fees on this are all very low. It is budget friendly to implement. We probably won't have them on this current billing cycle, but by our billing cycle in March, we will have the barcode system in place. So we're very excited about that. We apologize for the inconvenience that this has caused everyone. We're trying on our end to ensure that we're giving everyone as large of a window as we can. If the barcode system doesn't work, which we're hoping it will because it was USPS's suggestion, if that doesn't work, then we will absolutely seek other alternatives as well.
Any questions on that from the council?
With the other alternatives, have we looked into like just, it sounds like the issue, everybody knows it's on the 10th, but they don't want to call in. Is there any, like a portal or something where people can look at their bills or something like that we're looking at?
Yes, so currently there is a portal that you can log into and see the amount that you're billed. We also offer email billing, so if you'd rather receive your bill via email than mail, I personally do it and it works pretty well. Feel free to call the utility billing office and we'll email that to you so that you get it right away. You can do auto pay, which does require linking a bank account, and there are no charges there. If you pay online, there is I believe it's a 3% credit card fee if you do choose to pay with a credit card. We're also looking at implementing an e-billing system after we get these barcodes in place. We're going to take a hard look at seeing if we can get more residents signed up for e-billing and streamline that process even further.
Any further questions? Okay, Alderman Zumwalt, would you take the next one in the absence of Alderman Payne?
Sure. I make a motion to approve accepting a resolution, accepting a proposal from Sickish for audit services for fiscal year through 2027, with an option to renew for fiscal years 2028 and 2029.
Thank you, and it's Alderman Garrell, thank you. Any discussion? You have the backup information in your brochure.
This was bid out to local CPAs, right?
Yes.
No one bid on it
We
locally?
did not get any local proposals.
We got several, but not from Litchfield. And their stance is the same as it was 3 years ago, when I called over 24 CPAs to try to find somebody to do it. So we're fortunate now that we have some barricades, some blockades removed from the audit system, and it'll be easier and less expensive. Any other discussion?
It was a big difference in the firms, I mean,
Yes.
Well, there was a lot more work done, plus there was additional hoops to jump through for the, from the camper. I still don't like the billing, but, it's, you know, they can substantiate it. Okay, roll call please.
Sisson.
Aye.
Garrell. Zumwalt.
Aye.
Huffman.
Aye.
Hughes. Payne. Fleming.
Aye.
Hillenberger.
Aye.
Motion passes. Alderman Kellenberger. Oh, I'm sorry. Alderwoman Huffman, go there first.
I make a motion to approve a resolution accepting a proposal from Assured Partners for benefits plan brokerage and consulting services.
Can I get a second? You, okay. You-
Oh,
you
me?
what? Alderwoman Zumwalt.
Ray, can you
Alderman Garrell can see that.
explain kind of like how this was chosen? Like we had a bunch of people come and present presentations, local and non-local, and
Yes, so this is a request for proposal for benefits brokerage services. So this is the person who will assist the city in shopping out our health, dental, vision, and life insurance for employees, as well as providing consulting services on those. And we put out this request for proposal. We received responses from 7 brokers. And we have an employee insurance committee made up of 1 to 2 members from each city department, as outlined in our union contracts. That group reviewed all of the proposals. They were given criteria that was in the RFP to consider. And then they made their top selections, and we invited 4 finalists to present to the committee, and a final selection was made from there, based on the information provided both in the RFP and in the presentation. The Assured Partners was highly recommended by the committee. We also got good referrals from other municipalities and our local school district who use them, so we do feel that we'll be in good hands.
But an effort was made to stay local. They have every opportunity. Any other questions? Roll call please.
Hillenberger.
Aye.
Fleming.
Aye.
Payne. Hughes. Huffman.
Aye.
Zumwalt.
Aye.
Garrell.
Aye.
Sisson.
Aye.
Motion passes. Now, Alderman Kellenberger.
Make a motion to approve a resolution approving and authorizing the mayor to execute a facade improvement agreement with Sharp WW LLC at 319 North State Street, and other actions that related thereto.
Thank you. Can I get a second? Alderwoman Zumwalt, thank you.
I will note that the ownership entity, the county had that listed incorrectly, so we will need to change the name of that, and the agreement is still owned by William Shortville.
Any further discussion? Can I see brand new green awning? Roll call please.
Sisson.
Aye.
Garrell.
Aye.
Zumwalt.
Aye.
Huffman.
Aye.
Hughes. Payne. Fleming.
Aye.
Hillenberger.
Aye.
Motion passes. Alderwoman Huffman.
I make a motion to approve a resolution creating a campground post and campground post supervisor for the Lake Blue Jaeger recreational area.
Can I get a second?
Second.
Alderman Kellenberger, thank you. No discussion?
There were several of us, and we talked to Heather. There was some online discussion. I think you had some calls, and you had some calls. Just some clarifications, Heather, on how we made this decision.
So, as we all know, Wes decided to retire this year, and, that left a large hole in our, daily operations for the lake. Wes did quite a bit, and as did the previous managers ahead of him. And, while this spot is open, my husband and I, when we traveled around for the last few years before I started this position, almost every state park that we went to and a lot of campgrounds had camp host positions for people who are traveling or people who are retired in the community that want to serve their community. People who have a spouse that's a travel nurse and they wanna travel with them, and so they do that position. It just provides an opportunity for people to get to know the area and get to know the community and serve that community. Camp host positions are not paid positions. They are, and camp host supervisor is not a paid position. They are just given a RV location spot in exchange for their services at the campground. Their services will be cleaning fire rings, picking up trash around the campground, answering questions. We have a lot of people from out of state or out of town that come stay with us. We're happy for that, and we want to encourage them to come to town and shop and stay at different places. So somebody there, a friendly face that they can say, hey, where's a good place to go to eat, or what can I go do? Just someone that's able to interact with our guests. And then the supervisor position would stay all season long and through the off season. Through the off season, we split firewood, stack firewood, get that ready for the season. And then during the season, they would help do all the other stuff that I just said with the camp host. The camp host position would just be a seasonal position. It would be a 2-month rotation, and I'll keep a list in my office of people who are interested in doing that camp host position. Again, it's not a paid position. You're given your RV spot in exchange for doing your work. That RV spot will not be one of our annual leased spots. It will be this season we will give one of the spots in the equestrian campground, because those spots are rarely rented out right now. I'm working on that. But the camp host will be there. That will assist with that end of the campground. Our camp host supervisor will reside in the trailer that we have in place. That trailer was purchased in 2008 as a FEMA trailer. FEMA trailers have a tendency, or life expectancy of 10 to 20 years. We're coming up on that 20-year mark. And so my plan is to remove that trailer in the winter or spring of next year and create 2 RV spots in that location. One for the camp host supervisor and one for the camp host. So they'll be right there next to each other, centralized for the whole campground, and then not taking up any rental spots. And so with that, if we do that route, the campground manager that we had was making just under $18,000 a year. So that'll save the city roughly $18,000.
The campground host supervisor, has also served as cleaning restrooms for
Correct.
the facility, and she will continue to be paid for those. Was that roughly 4?
She was paid $540 a month, and we were quoted $600 a month for our cleaning service for the 2024 season. And Cindy Jarman here, she took over as cleaning. She did Saturday, Sunday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays cleaning for us, whereas the previous contracted one only did Saturday and Sunday. This past season, we got so many compliments on our bathrooms being really clean and not just trash like they normally have been. So kudos to her. She put in a lot of hard work and scrubbing those all the time, and saved us a lot of money on that, doing that as well. And she has been staying in, I had her go ahead and stay in the trailer starting in November. I desperately needed someone to split and stack firewood. She alone has been splitting and stacking firewood and has done over 8 quarts of split firewood already, in just the last 4 months. And in the last 4 months, the city has saved $2,720 because she has not been paid. She's only gotten to stay in the trailer. And that trailer would have had the heat on and utilities on regardless if she was there or not. Just having someone in that location, it makes it safer, and also just having somewhere to live. But she's done all the splitting for nothing.
Thank you for all your effort.
Yeah.
And you too, Cindy. Any other questions? Roll call, please.
Sisson.
Aye.
Gerald. Zumal. Huffman.
Aye.
Hughes, Payne, Fleming.
Aye.
Hillenberger.
Aye.
Motion passes. Alderwoman Huffman.
I would like to make a motion to approve a resolution approving a lease for Cindy Jarman, camp host supervisor for a city-owned campground trailer.
Second, please. Alderman Hillenberger, thank you. Any further discussion on this? I think you have your explanation. Roll call, please.
Hillenberger.
Aye.
Fleming.
Aye.
Payne, Hughes, Huffman.
Aye.
Zumal. Gerald.
Aye.
And Sisson.
Motion passes. Before we adjourn, I'd like to recognize the presence of a youth gathering back there. Can you stand up and tell us your name and your reason for being there?
I'm Zayden Steinbach, and we're here for a community service class, and we're gonna make a video interviews on basically like a informational video on like city council or
From what you guys do, just
Yeah.
kinda like the contents of city council.
Terrific. Yeah, well, I encourage your involvement, so
Thank you.
stay interested after you get your A's, okay?
yeah.
Okay, there being no further business, Alderman Kellenberger, you have something to say?
I make a motion to adjourn.
Thank you. Can I get a second? Alderman Garrett, thank you. We are adjourned.